Today, I'm going to try and get every item in 1.20. And while doing so, I gain life and then lose life. Welcome back to X. Let's roll right into things. So, the first thing we need to do is fly far away so that I can get to new chunks so that 1.20 stuff can spawn. And after a little bit of flying, we've already found our first 1.20 thing, a jungle. Now, you might be thinking, what, a jungle? That's not new. Well, in a jungle there's bamboo, which can be used to make a new type of wood. And after I got out of the bamboo, I headed on to start doing some archaeology. Now, for archaeology, you need a brush. And to craft a brush, you need a copper ingot, a stick, and a feather. And when you combine those, you get a brush. And with a brush, you can brush suspicious sand and suspicious gravel to get anything from an emerald to a wooden hoe. But you can also get new items from brushing. Those include armor strips, sniffer eggs, and finally, pottery shards. So, the next thing I want to go to is called a trail route. So I went on Truck Base and found it. So now that we've found our trail route, it's time to brush. I actually managed to get some armor trims and decided to use some of them to trim out my armor. And I'm sure I'll end up changing this later, but I think it looks pretty good. Like there was no more places to dig left, I decided to just get out. So the next thing I want to do is find a desert, because if you guys don't know, deserts have a lot of 1.20 things, including camels, desert wells which have suspicious sand, and also desert temples which also have suspicious sand. So I want to find some of those things. And after a long bit of flying, we finally found a desert. And after that, I decided to go on Truck Base so that I could find a desert well and a desert temple to go to. And also a village, because that's where you find camels. And after a little bit more flying, I managed to find a village, which actually had a camel. And I also managed to find a desert temple. And then I decided to trap the camel in a hole, knowing that I would be back for it. Then I got back on Truck Base, found some coordinates of more desert temples, and went to explore them. And I also managed to find some desert wells, so I brushed some pieces of suspicious sand that I knew would be in the middle. And I also managed to find a pillager patrol, so I killed the captain, and then decided to be an idiot, and I started a raid. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the details, since the raid was pretty easy, so all you need to know is that I won. Then, I headed on to find more desert temples. And one of those desert temples, I decided to entrust all my 1.20 to, since my inventory was getting full. So, I decided I would just go back home, and then come back to the But before we go back home, I'm actually going to go to an ancient city, as I kind of want to get some notch apples. So this is just me digging down to it. Oh my gosh.
Wait, why aren't you doing it?
Because. Oh, I just set it off again. Oh. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, that's actually so pretty good. I just figured that out. Oh no. I'm not chilling. I'm not chilling. I'm not chilling. I just set it off. Oh gosh. Yes, there's a warden. I think. Oh gosh. I'm not chilling. I'm not chilling. I'm not chilling. Gosh. Oh, I'm taking so much damage. Oh, there's diamonds. Okay. Luckily, even though the warden was spawning, I had actually found a place that was safe. And I proceeded to kill 5 wardens so that I could get their heads. Because we have a mod on our server that makes heads drop. And I'll tell you about what the heads actually do. And before I actually show you what the warden heads are for, we're gonna get some XP from my friends and move on. Now it's warden head time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one is the one that I'll take. Whoops! I want to throw him off the edge. I'll just okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops! It just lagged. 5. Okay, now I have my extra one. It's like so, because I threw the 5 warden heads off the edge, I get another life. So, once I take damage, I now have 9 hearts. But wait, why did my heart count change? Well, that's because on the discount X Life SMP, every time you die, your heart count increases. And if you get to 10 hearts and die, you're out. So, now that we got our life, I think we need to get back on track with getting every item in 1.20. So, first of all, we're going to put all the stuff away that we got. So now that we found it, let's collect it all up, and now we have to go bring the camel home. So to make getting the camel back easier, we're actually gonna bring him to the Nether. So I'm just throwing him to the Nether portal right now. And then I decided to put him in a hole while I went to a fortress for either the rib armor trim or a saddle. And once I found a saddle, it's time to take the camel back home. But it wasn't going to be easy since I need to make a ton of bridges to get the camel all the way back to my gosh. And after a long grind, I was finally there. But then I had to get it out of a cave because for some reason it spawned in the cave. But finally, after over an hour and a half of work, the camel was finally home, and so was all my 1.20 stuff. But now I think it's time to repair all our stuff, because if you remember from the trail ruin, my shovel got very damaged, and so did my elytra from all that flying. So I just need to heal the tools up and then go on to our next project. Now, the next thing we need to do is something that's been bothering me for a while. Some person has been putting up some random farms around our world, as Luca let some random person on, and yeah, they're making a bunch of ugly stuff, so I want to get rid of them, and let's just say it was not easy. So, the next thing I want to do is get some enchantments that I haven't had on my armor, but I probably need to have, including feather falling, respiration, and aqua. But then I decided I wasn't really happy with the armor trims I had at the current moment, so I decided to try and change them. And after that, I decided to return to an ancient city, since I still need the armor trim silence and more. And let's just say I didn't get as lucky as I did last time. I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not good right now. Oh my gosh, I set off the third one. Okay, break the streaker. Oh! Okay, you know what? What?
Oh my gosh!
No! How? Bro, it literally one-tapped me and then... How did it one-tap me on full health and then... It
How
popped
much
my
hearts do you have?
And then I decided to be reckless and do something dumb. One of the quests to get back lives is to jump from world height all the way to Bedrock. And I decided to do that one. And for this challenge, you're not allowed to use totems or elytras. You only have a water bucket. So, let's just see how that turns out. Okay guys, we might die here, but I really need this life, so let's do it. Okay, hit me.
Bye, Sydney.
No! Oh my gosh. If you guys enjoyed this video, then you might want to watch the rest of the Disconnects Like This series, and also my Minecraft Hardcore series. And I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, as I spend tons of time on my videos. Anyway, goodbye.